Welcome back to B&B Spoilers channel. Today we will dive deep into the emotional turmoil surrounding Brooke Logan on The Bold and the Beautiful. As one of daytime television's most iconic characters, Brooke is facing a heartbreaking chapter in her life following her devastating split with Ridge Forrester. This isn't just a fleeting moment of sadness for Brooke, it's a profound struggle that threatens to unravel years of personal growth. With new challenges on the horizon, old demons resurfacing, and unexpected allies stepping into the picture, let's explore the intricate layers of Brooke's journey as she battles heartbreak, temptation, and the search for redemption in the glamorous yet cutthroat world of Los Angeles fashion. Brooke's heartbreak, a deep wound that refuses to heal. Brooke Logan, the perennial queen of resilience, finds herself in uncharted emotional territory after her breakup with Ridge Forrester. The end of their storied romance, often dubbed Bridge by loyal fans, has left Brooke grappling with a void that seems impossible to fill. While the dust has settled on the dramatic takeover at Forrester Creations, Ridge's lingering anger over Brooke's perceived betrayal cuts deeper than any corporate skirmish. He has made it abundantly clear that forgiveness is not on the table anytime soon, leaving Brooke to question if their love was ever as unbreakable as she believed. Adding to her pain is the stark loneliness that now defines her days. Brooke, once the vibrant center of attention at Forrester Creations, now wanders through her life like a shadow of her former self. The silence of her sprawling estate echoes with memories of Ridge's laughter, their shared dreams, and countless reconciliations. This isn't just a breakup, it's the shattering of a decades-long foundation. Will Brooke find the strength to rebuild, or will this heartbreak push her toward darker paths she's walked before? The shadow of addiction, Brooke's battle with the bottle. For longtime viewers, Brooke's struggles with alcohol are a tragic yet familiar refrain. Her relationship with the bottle has often mirrored the state of her love life, emerging as a crutch whenever romance turns sour. Now, with Ridge firmly out of the picture, the temptation to drown her sorrows in a glass of wine, or something stronger, looms larger than ever. Brooke has fought hard to maintain her sobriety over the years, attending support groups and leaning on family during her lowest moments. But the current isolation feels different, more suffocating. Imagine Brooke alone in her luxurious bedroom at night, the city lights of Los Angeles glittering mockingly through her window. A bottle of vintage Chardonnay, a gift from a past celebration, sits untouched on her dresser. Each glance at it feels like a siren's call, whispering promises of temporary relief from the ache in her chest. Can she resist this old enemy? Or will the overwhelming solitude drive her to relapse before help arrives? Her history suggests a dangerous pattern, and as fans, we can only hope she finds an anchor to keep her steady in this storm. A Glimmer of Hope, Nick Marone's return to Los Angeles. Amidst the gloom, a familiar face is set to re-enter Brooke's orbit. Nick Marone, her ex with whom she shares a complicated but passionate history. B&B Spoilers tease that Nick's return to Los Angeles isn't just a casual visit, he's reportedly entangled in a juicy, multi-layered storyline that could very well center on Brooke. Could Nick be the knight in shining armor she desperately needs right now? Their past romance was marked by intense chemistry and genuine care, making him a plausible candidate to pull Brooke back from the brink. However, Nick's arrival might not be the immediate fix Brooke hopes for. Rumors swirl that he's dealing with his own personal battles, perhaps unresolved issues from his time away or new business ventures gone awry at Marone Industries. If these spoilers hold true, Nick might find Brooke already spiraling, her sobriety hanging by a thread. Picture a dramatic scene at a dimly lit waterfront bar, where Nick stumbles upon Brooke, her eyes glassy and her words slurred, a heartbreaking echo of her past mistakes. Will he have the patience and strength to help her rebuild, or will their reunion unearth old wounds, complicating their dynamic further? Taylor Hayes, the rival who stole Ridge's heart. Compounding Brooke's misery is the bitter reality of Ridge moving on with none other than Taylor Hayes, her longtime rival. Taylor's return to Los Angeles was like a thunderclap, shaking the foundation of Brooke's world. Fans knew it was only a matter of time before Ridge and Taylor rekindled their romance, and now, seeing them together is a daily reminder of what Brooke has lost. Every stolen glance between Ridge and Taylor at Forrester Creations, every whisper of their renewed passion, is a dagger to Brooke's heart. Taylor, with her poised demeanor and quiet strength, represents everything Brooke feels she's lacking right now. Their rivalry, spanning decades, has always been fueled by their mutual love for Ridge, but this time, the stakes feel personal in a way they never have before. Brooke can't help but wonder if she's been replaced not just in Ridge's heart, but in the very narrative of her own life. As she watches Taylor seamlessly step into the role of Ridge's confidant, Brooke's insecurity festers. Will this rivalry push her further into despair, or could it ignite a fire within her to fight for herself, if not for Ridge? Hope's efforts, a well-meaning but misguided distraction. In an attempt to lift her mother's spirits, Hope Logan throws herself into supporting Brooke with all the enthusiasm of a loving daughter. B&B spoilers reveal that Hope will try to distract Brooke by involving her in the excitement of her own engagement and upcoming wedding plans. On paper, it sounds like the perfect remedy: wedding dresses, floral arrangements, and dreams of a bright future should be a welcome escape from heartache. But for Brooke, every detail of Hope's joyful planning is a painful reminder of her shattered dreams with Ridge. Picture Brooke sitting at a quaint cafe with Hope, surrounded by bridal magazines and fabric swatches. While Hope chatters excitedly about venues and vows, Brooke's smile is forced, her mind drifting to the countless times she and Ridge planned their own recommitments. Instead of lifting her spirits, these moments deepen her sense of loss, making her feel like an outsider in her daughter's happiness. Hope means well, but her efforts might inadvertently push Brooke closer to the edge. Will this unintended pressure be the final straw that drives Brooke to seek solace in destructive habits, or can Hope recognize her mother's silent cries for help in time? The big question: can Brooke be saved before it's too late? As Brooke teeters on the precipice of relapse, the question on every fan's mind is whether she can be saved before she falls off the wagon entirely. Nick Marone's return offers a flicker of hope, but his own rumored complications could delay or derail his ability to be Brooke's savior. Meanwhile, Hope's well-intentioned distractions are proving more harmful than helpful, and Ridge's burgeoning relationship with Taylor only deepens Brooke's wounds. The stakes couldn't be higher for Brooke Logan, a woman who has weathered countless storms but never faced a loneliness quite like this. Next, we will uncover the sizzling drama and heartfelt twists awaiting us on The Bold and the Beautiful for the week of June 16th to 20th. Fans of this iconic soap opera know that chaos, romance, and unexpected turns are always on the menu, and this week promises to deliver in spades. From Nick Marone's determined return to win back Brooke Logan's heart to Luna's increasingly worrisome obsession with Little Hayes, the stage is set for emotional fireworks in Los Angeles. Buckle up as we delve into the intricate relationships, hidden desires, and potential dangers lurking in the shadows of Forrester Creations and beyond. Let's explore the tantalizing spoilers that have us counting down the minutes to the next episode. Nick Marone's passionate return, a mission to rekindle love. The air in Los Angeles is charged with anticipation as Nick Marone makes his grand re-entrance into the world of The Bold and the Beautiful. This charismatic seafarer turned businessman isn't just passing through, he's on a heartfelt mission to reclaim the love of his life, Brooke Logan. Nick's timing couldn't be more impeccable. Brooke is reeling from her lingering heartache over Ridge Forrester, nursing a wounded spirit after their tumultuous split. As soon as Nick steps foot in town, he wastes no time pouring out his feelings, reminding Brooke of the fiery passion and tender moments they once shared. His words are like a balm to her bruised heart, offering a chance to escape the endless cycle of longing for a man who seems firmly out of reach. Their history is a tapestry woven with romance, betrayal, and even a brief marriage that once promised forever. Nick has been Brooke's lover, her confidant, and at times, her escape from the constant drama with Ridge. But now, as he stands before her with unwavering devotion in his eyes, the question looms large: will Brooke reciprocate his ardor? Picture a sunset scene at a quaint seaside cafe, Nick reaching for Brooke's hand, his voice low and earnest as he promises a fresh start. Yet, doubts linger. Brooke's heart has always been tethered to Ridge, a bond she's proclaimed as destiny to anyone who will listen, including her daughter Hope. Can Nick truly compete with a love so deeply ingrained, or will Brooke's notorious wandering eye lead her into his arms once more for a thrilling distraction? Brooke's inner conflict. Torn between past and possibility. Brooke Logan finds herself at a crossroads, her emotions a tangled web of nostalgia and temptation. Just days ago, she was confiding in Hope about Ridge being her one true love, the man fate intended for her to grow old with. Her words were steeped in conviction, a testament to the decades-long saga of bridge that has defined much of her life. Yet, as Nick's familiar presence stirs old feelings, Brooke can't help but question if clinging to a dream of Ridge is worth the endless pain. The allure of a new chapter with Nick, a man who sees her, wants her, and offers stability, beckons like a lighthouse in a storm. Adding another layer to this complex situation is the faint hope of reconnecting with a piece of her past she rarely speaks of, her son, Jack Marone, born from her relationship with Nick. Fans have long wondered about Jack's whereabouts, a child who seems to have vanished from Brooke's narrative. Could Nick's return be the catalyst for a family reunion, bringing Jack back into the fold? Imagine Brooke's surprise, and perhaps trepidation, as Nick casually mentions Jack's recent achievements, perhaps in maritime studies or a budding career inspired by his father's seafaring legacy. The possibility of mending that broken bond might just tip the scales in Nick's favor, but only if Brooke can let go of Ridge's shadow long enough to embrace it. Luna's obsession, a dangerous fixation on Hayes. Meanwhile, a different kind of drama unfolds with Luna Nozawa, whose fixation on her little brother Hayes is setting off alarm bells. Spoilers for the upcoming week reveal that Luna is not content with mere glimpses of Hayes. She's determined to carve out moments of connection, even if it means resorting to sneaky, underhanded tactics. Whether it's lingering too long at family gatherings or finding excuses to visit the Forrester mansion unannounced, Luna's actions are driven by a desperate need to bond with her sibling. But her methods are far from innocent, raising questions about how far she's willing to go to satisfy this yearning. Picture Luna hovering outside a playroom window, watching Hayes giggle over a toy train set, her expression a mix of longing and frustration. Her determination to be part of his life is palpable, but it's also tinged with an unsettling edge. What happens if Luna's subtle maneuvers escalate into something more dangerous? There's a chilling possibility that she might begin to see Steffi Forrester as the sole barrier to her relationship with Hayes. Steffi, ever protective of her family, could become a target of Luna's misplaced resentment. If Luna's obsession spirals unchecked, it might lead to reckless confrontations or even calculated schemes to remove Steffi from the equation. Will Luna be caught before her actions cross a line, or are we on the brink of witnessing a darker side to her character emerge? The stakes of secrets and desires, what's next for B&B? As the week of June 16th to 20th approaches, The Bold and the Beautiful is poised to deliver a roller coaster of emotions and shocking revelations. Nick Marone's bold pursuit of Brooke Logan offers a tantalizing escape from her heartbreak, but her unresolved feelings for Ridge threaten to sabotage any chance at a new beginning. The potential reintroduction of Jack Marone into the storyline adds a layer of intrigue, promising a family dynamic we've yet to fully explore. Meanwhile, Luna's growing obsession with Hayes hints at a brewing conflict that could disrupt the fragile harmony within the Forrester and Logan clans. Each character's journey is fraught with high stakes, from matters of the heart to matters of morality. The beauty of B&B lies in its ability to weave personal struggles with larger-than-life drama, keeping us glued to our screens. Will Brooke surrender to Nick's charm and finally close the chapter on Ridge, or will her loyalty to a past love prove too strong? Can Luna's fixation on Hayes be redirected before it turns destructive, or will Steffi find herself in the crosshairs of an unexpected feud? These questions linger as we await the unfolding chaos, knowing that in the world of the bold and the beautiful, nothing is ever as it seems. Next, we will explore the deeply emotional and heartbreaking journey of Liam Spencer on The Bold and the Beautiful. For years, Liam has been the epicenter of love triangles, betrayals, and moral crossroads, torn between his feelings for Steffi Forrester and Hope Logan. But now, as a tragic diagnosis of an inoperable brain tumor casts a shadow over his future, Liam's priorities have shifted dramatically. With time slipping through his fingers, he's determined to leave a lasting legacy for his family, but the question on every fan's mind is, will Liam find the love and comfort he so richly deserves in his final chapter? Join us as we delve into his noble efforts, his longing for connection, and the possibility of a last-minute romance that could redefine his farewell. Liam's race against time, a shift in focus. Liam Spencer, once the quintessential heartthrob caught in a web of romantic entanglements, is now facing a reality far graver than any love triangle. His diagnosis of an inoperable brain tumor has stripped away the petty dramas of yesteryear, replacing them with an urgent need to make every remaining moment count. No longer is Liam preoccupied with choosing between Steffi and Hope, instead, his days are filled with purposeful acts of care and concern. He's reaching out to Steffi, ensuring her family feels his support, while maintaining a respectful distance as he quietly bolsters Hope through her own challenges. Most importantly, Liam is pouring his heart into securing a stable future for his children, meticulously planning to ensure they have everything they need long after he's gone. Imagine Liam sitting at a worn desk in his modest apartment, surrounded by legal documents and family photos, his brow furrowed as he drafts letters to his kids for milestones he won't witness. Each word is a labor of love, a desperate attempt to imprint his presence on their lives. His selflessness shines through in these quiet, unseen moments, but it also underscores a poignant truth: Liam is so focused on giving that he's neglecting his own emotional needs. As fans, we can't help but ache for him to experience the same warmth and reassurance he's so determined to provide others. Doesn't a man who has loved so fiercely deserve to feel that love reflected back, especially now? A lonely heart, does Liam deserve a final romance? Amidst his noble efforts to tie up loose ends, there's an undeniable void in Liam's life, a yearning for personal connection that remains unaddressed. Yes, Liam's past is checkered with chaos. His indecisiveness and questionable choices have often left pain in their wake. But beneath the mistakes lies a man who has loved with unparalleled depth, wearing his heart on his sleeve through every triumph and heartbreak. Now, as the end looms near, it feels almost cruel that Liam might face this journey in solitude. Shouldn't his final chapter be illuminated by the glow of affection, a reminder that he, too, is worthy of being cherished? Picture Liam standing alone on a quiet balcony overlooking Los Angeles, the city lights blurring through unshed tears as he contemplates the life he's lived. The weight of his illness presses down, yet there's a flicker of longing in his eyes, a wish to share one last meaningful connection, to hear someone whisper words of love that soothe his weary soul. This isn't about erasing his past or undoing his wrongs. It's about granting Liam a moment of peace, a chance to feel adored before the curtain falls. Whether it's through a rekindled spark or an unexpected new bond, Liam's story begs for a touch of romance to soften the inevitable goodbye. Speculation runs wild, could a past flame return? As whispers and spoilers swirl around Liam's storyline, fans are buzzing with speculation about who might step in to offer him the love he craves. One name that keeps surfacing is Ivy Forrester, a past flame whose history with Liam was marked by genuine tenderness amidst the usual B&B turbulence. Ivy's return to Los Angeles could be the perfect twist, her presence a nostalgic balm to Liam's aching heart. Having shared a connection that once felt pure and untainted by the usual Forrester-Logan drama, Ivy might be just the person to remind Liam of his worth, to show him that even in his darkest hour, he's still capable of inspiring devotion. Envision a chance encounter at a local cafe, Liam looking haggard yet stoic as he sips his coffee, when Ivy walks in, her eyes widening in recognition. The air crackles with unspoken history as she approaches, her concern genuine as she learns of his condition. Could this reunion blossom into a bittersweet romance, each shared moment, a walk in the park, a quiet dinner, infused with the urgency of limited time? Ivy's artistic spirit might even inspire Liam to document their fleeting time together through sketches or journal entries, creating a tangible memory of love to leave behind. The possibility is tantalizing, offering a glimmer of hope that Liam's final days won't be defined by loneliness. A new face in the frame, an unexpected love story. Beyond familiar faces, there's also room for the bold and the beautiful to introduce an entirely new character to sweep Liam off his feet. Imagine a compassionate hospice nurse or a kind-hearted stranger who crosses paths with Liam during a vulnerable moment, perhaps at a support group meeting for terminal patients. This newcomer, let's call her Elena, could bring a fresh perspective to Liam's world, unburdened by the baggage of his past. Her warmth and understanding might catch him off guard, sparking a whirlwind romance that defies the ticking clock.